Hi, welcome back to my channel where we shamelessly talk about the things that make us smile, especially beauty products. Today we're going to be talking about the Natasha Denona All Matte Safari Palette. I am so excited about this palette. It's gorgeous. I went to Sephora on the day it came out, tried to pick it up, and the lady said, we haven't even put them out yet, you can't buy it. And then the next day they had, and I went directly there and bought it. Do you see this? I have one other Natasha Denona palette, Natasha Denona Mini Lila palette. My favorite look that I have ever done was with this palette. I'm gonna put the picture right here. I think I look like a friggin' model in this picture. So this is the completed look. I really like how it turned out. I used some of the colors that I was most excited about, and I think colors that a lot of people who get this palette are going to be most excited about. So I'm going to show you how I did this look, and then I will swatch the palette for you and tell you my final thoughts. Now, I have tried to do a look with this already, and I had some difficulty. There were some issues with the darker colors. Savannah and Masai are the colors that I was most excited about, and they were the ones that I had trouble with. I did not try this beautiful blue, but I wonder if that would give me problems too. So I'm going to put on some makeup and we're going to figure this out together. Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow, Chantecaille Future Skin Foundation, Sonia Kashuk Sponge, Too Faced Born This Way Concealer, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Cream Kit. These two first. Have you noticed that eyeshadows are my favorite? Like, I'm just gonna rush through this so that I can show you my eyeshadow. These two shades to highlight my face. Anastasia Brow Definer. This is the La Mer The Powder. Love this stuff. The only thing I don't love is that it gets freaking everywhere. Okay, my face is powdered. Let's put some more color on this baby. Chanel Le Beige. It's the Sheer Healthy Glow. These shades are so beautiful. Oh, I just dropped it. What I want to do first is go in all over with Aya. I'm using my Tom Ford number 13 brush. It's kind of dirty, so I might have a little bit of red on me. I want to probably stone and then rhino. Okay, so we've laid the stone down. I think that went on really well. Underneath that, I want to go in with the shade Rhino right here. Just want to get progressively darker. I don't see the shade Stone anymore. It's super weird. Where did it go? Here, I'm gonna take this brush because this is goat hair and that holds on to a little better. There it goes. It's back. So my goal is to take Lotus and put that on the inner corner of my eye. My dog is snoring. Oh my god, she's so cute. I'm going to use this Chantecaille brush. I really like it because it's so small and fits on my eyelid. Lotus is this beautiful pink color down here. That pink applied really well. I hope I'm not getting this on the camera lens. There was no fallout. I'll have to blend it into the gray. So I'm gonna use my Charlotte Tilbury blending brush. I use this for work like this because it is made with squirrel hair and that's just really good for blending. Blended well. All right, next I am in the center of my lid. I'm gonna go in with Masai down here. Normally I would go in with the darker color and then put the center one on last, but I have a suspicion that if I try to put this on last, I won't be able to see it if I try to put it on top of the blue. And just pack it on. That went on really well. I'm blending those two colors together. I really expected that to be patchy. I've watched a lot of videos on this palette over the last few days, and a lot of people said they had problems with this color being patchy on their lids and not going on well. People said it would bald. It went on just fine for me. Next, I'm gonna go in with Fata Morgana and put that in my outer V. And I'm just trying to blend it out a little bit. There were no bald spots when I put it on. It packed on pretty well. See how this baby blends out. I mean, I think it blended out fine. In the inner corner of my eye, what I'm gonna do is apply a mixture of Lotus and Malia. I put that in the inner corner. I think it's fine. I mean, I love sparkle there. I wish there was sparkle there, but it's an all matte palette, so I'm not gonna put sparkle there. I don't think I wanna introduce another color because I have several colors going on here. I'm gonna take this stone and put that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm having a real hard time getting this color underneath my eye. I'm taking a little bit more of that Aya. I started out with all over my lid and I'm just putting it at the top to try to blend it out a little bit. I'm gonna take more of this Fata Morgana dark blue color and put it on the outer lower lash of my eye. Just taking that and doing a faux wing. And I'm just gonna blend out that faux wing. Do the same thing over here. Considering the problems I've heard other people have had, I'm not having those problems. I'm gonna take a little bit of the Lotus again. That's the pink down here. Just bring it out so that it meets the blue. This turned out quite nice. I'm also gonna put on a little bit of liner. This is the Urban Decay 24/7 eyeliner in the shade Alkaline. Okay, so one thing I have noticed is that the Lotus, which is the light pink that I put in the inner lid of my eye, is disappearing. disappearing. I'm gonna go ahead and reapply a little more. I think a lot of the colors are disappearing. That Masai seems to have gone away as well. It's weird. It's okay. I feel like I am kind of seeing some baldness, especially with this lotus color. This is getting a little annoying, like a little frustrating. It's fine. It's fine. I think we got it. It just had blended away. It was gone. Okay, I think it's back. If I was about to go to sleep, I think I would take a liquid, like a black liquid liner, and put that to intensify the look a little bit more. For mascara, I'm going to be using the YSL mascara. So for blush, I'm going to use this Chanel blush in the shade 340 Evening Beige. I like this one for this look because I feel like it's not going to take away from it. This highlighter by Fenty Beauty in the shade Hustla Baby. Chantecaille, one of my favorite brands. This is the shade Linda. They have my favorite liquid lipsticks, just like they have my favorite foundation. I think that's perfect. I think it's beautiful. Then I'm going to end with the Fenty Beauty Diamond Bomb. This stuff is friggin' gorgeous. It shines. It's amazing. On my nose, up here, and then I want to put some on my décolletage. I'm going to use a brush for that. Last but not least, La Mer the Mist, the curly hair fix. This is the finished look. I think it looks lovely. I am a big fan. I do have some caveats. What I will say, that the colors are somewhat subtle. I would like them to have a little bit more pop to them. Some of the lighter colors are disappearing, and it might be that I need to put like a concealer down first, but when you have such an expensive palette, I don't think that should be the case. I should not have to put a concealer down to get some of the lighter shades to show up, especially when I've packed it on there. So that's a little bit disappointing. I am not a professional makeup artist. I could not tell you if this is a good palette for beginners or not for beginners. I am just someone who's an enthusiast, and for me, it was kind of difficult. I had to do a lot of buildup and it took a long time, but otherwise, yeah, this is a really cute look. And I think it's unique. I don't know that I'd be able to get this with any other palette. These two cool toned colors turned out really well together. They're pretty. This one's rhino. Yeah, it makes me think of the color of the rhinoceros. And then that red and that blue together, they're beautiful. It's nice, it's pretty. This is a keeper. I would buy it again. There are a lot of colors in here. So I think you could do everyday looks and more fun looks, and you two would all matte. I'm really surprised. I did not think I was gonna like it. I've heard not great things on YouTube. I liked it. It took a lot of time. The end result was kind of worth it. I really like that it's matte. I think that's a little bit more subtle. I love me some sheen and some glitter, but this turned out well. What I'm gonna do now is swatch it for you. This is the swatches. They're really pretty. The colors that I think people are most excited about in this palette are the Fata Morgan and the Masai, and then also this color right here, Savannah. Unfortunately, I don't think this one lives up to the hype. It's definitely more brown. I think hunter green colors are very difficult to formulate. I'm thinking of the Jaclyn Hill palette that recently came out. Some of the lighter shades are harder to see on my skin tone. This color Stone, I really like it. I put it on my eyes as well. Also, I like the shade Lotus. No, this is the shade Lotus right here. Yeah, that's the one. I do think these two colors are gorgeous. This is like the Sneak Attack, this Voodoo. It's a really pretty color. I would not have expected it to be so nice, and I would like to try it, especially with these two shades. I think it would be really pretty. I'm gonna take this off and head to bed. Thank you again for joining me. Please go ahead and subscribe. I would love to have you join the family so we can just talk makeup together. You can head over to my Instagram. I'll put it right here for you. I'm very responsive on Instagram. It was great to see you guys again. We should do this more often. Bye. It stopped on me.